Hi friends. So I want to explain this choice to you. This choice will always be the same every week. So you won't have this video attached to it every single week. This choice is your nature journal choice. Here is your nature journal. It's in the yellow folder that I sent home. Now, on the front, mine's not stapled together, but yours is. On the first page, there are directions. And since this is your first day doing it, what you need to do is go outside and you need to find a spot. It doesn't need to be a big spot, and it really shouldn't be a big spot. Just a small spot. It might be a small patch of grass. If you have any garden beds, it might be a part of a garden bed. It might be an area underneath a tree. That could be really fun. And you want to somehow mark it off. You could take a picture, you could put some stones there to mark it. Somehow you have to remember that spot because you're going to go back to it every week. Now, once you have your spot, you're going to do an observation. So every observation page looks the same. Write the date at the top. Draw a picture, and I encourage you to bring out your crayons or colored pencils. Don't use markers. The pages are double-sided and the markers will go through. So trust me, no markers, crayons or colored pencils. But do add color, because what you're going to find over the weeks is that the color of things may change, especially if you're under a tree and there are some leaves that fall down. Then you have to answer some questions. What do you see? And I want you to tell me some of the things that you can see with your eyes. What do you feel? So I want you to touch the ground. If there are leaves there, how do they feel? Are they smooth? Are they dry? Are they rough? What do you smell? This can be kind of tricky, but don't just say you can't smell anything. Take some time and take some big breaths and just do smell the earth. Does it smell good? Does it smell yucky? Does it smell wet? What does it smell like? And if it's safe, which I hope you have a safe place that you can get right down and don't be afraid to just sniff at the earth. Like if some of you told me you have dogs, you know how they like to sniff things. And then what do you hear? So maybe you can hear some animals. Maybe you can hear some birds. Maybe you can hear the wind rustling through the leaves. Again, I encourage you to sit quietly and really listen. What kind of sounds? Maybe you're on a road and you can hear cars going by. What do you hear? Now you'll notice that every week the pages are the same. And your spot should be the same spot. But I think you might find that your observations change over time. So I encourage you to do this choice once a week. It can get really interesting. It might not be always on Monday because there might be a Monday that it's rainy and you might decide to do it on a Tuesday or Wednesday instead. But I think this should be one of your choices every week. Okay, I can't wait to hear about it. Have fun.